Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Football Roundup podcast, where we talk all things football. My name's Owen, and James is back today. How you doing, mate?
I'm alright, how's everyone doing?
Like I said we wouldn't take another break, but a few things have come up, so we've kind of had to put this on hold a little bit, haven't we? But
Yeah.
We're back now. It's World Cup fever. It's time to go. We're filming this before the World Cup has taken place, so obviously these predictions are before balls even been kicked, so we don't know anything. So, like I said, it's just our raw predictions of what we think is going to happen. We've got the predictor here from Telegraph. We've got group stage. You get the gist. Third place, round of 32, round of 6. You get the idea. So we're going to start off straight away. Get straight into it. So James, Group A. Obviously, I know.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a spoiler because we were just testing it before we came on, and we didn't realise that we couldn't reset it.
No. So Mexico, we've put top of the group. I think there's some good talents in Mexico. To be fair, like you look at the likes of Raul Jimenez, who a good striker. Obviously, he got his recent transfer to Wolves. Santiago Jimenez, players like that who I think can probably score him a few goals. And I think the group's quite weak as it is. To be fair, like it says here, it's weak. But I don't think I think there's some decent teams. Like I think Korea are okay. Czech will probably be okay. It just depends on. This second and third place spot is going to be very interesting. So what do you reckon for second place?
I think it's probably going to be Korea.
I agree.
You look at the talent they have. You've got Son, Kang In Lee, Kim Min Jae. You've got those sort of like big hitter names that sort of stand out.
Yeah.
Czechia don't really have that.
No.
They've got Patrick Schick, Thomas Suchek. But
do you reckon they go through as one of the best? Well, we'll come on to that later. But off raw prediction, do you reckon they go through as one of the sort of better third place teams?
Well, the thing is, I think what's going to help this group a lot
they'll
for the
beat
third
South
place
Africa.
is South Africa.
Yeah.
I mean, I think when you look at South Africa's team, the only player I could tell you about really is Lyle Foster.
Yeah.
I mean,
it didn't cover himself in glory, did they?
No.
Not at all. Anyway, so we're going to move on to Group B now. So we've got a bit of a stronger group: Canada, Switzerland, Qatar, and Bosnia. Go on, mate. I'll let you lead on this one first.
This is a difficult one because it's four teams that are relatively
evenly
similar,
matched. Yeah.
But I think I could probably see Switzerland
You reckon?
top in this one.
See, the only problem I have with Switzerland is their lack of being able to score goals. I just don't see where their goals go. They got Dan and Doy. Hasn't scored a Premier League goal since August. Hasn't scored a Forest goal since October. You've got Xhaka, Vargas, a few others, but I just don't I think their defence is okay. You've got Kanji, Sommer.
Yeah.
But I just don't see their attack scoring goals.
So who do you think?
But again,
This is a difficult group to predict just because of how
evenly matched
everyone is.
I reckon. To be fair, I think I do agree. We'll do that. I think probably is the best of a bad bunch, to be honest. You go on second place. What do you reckon?
I think for me it's probably between Canada and Bosnia.
Yeah. I reckon
Canada got a decently strong side, I think.
You've got Jonathan David, Alphonso Davies.
Yeah.
Who's it? Carl Larin off his good season for Southampton. You've got some good big.
They're a lot like South Korea, where you've got recognisable names in the side, which you immediately shout out to you, thinking, "Oh yeah, they are probably going to beat out the other teams." Because you look at Bosnia, and you think, who have they even got? They've got Demirovic at striker.
Don't think they have Dzeko anymore, do they? Is he playing?
No, he's not. They got They got the likes of Shord Kolasinac at centre back. So
yeah. So it's just a case of, do I think Qatar will have enough to it's going to be essentially if one of these teams beat the other one, they'll come third place.
Yeah.
So, but it just depends.
I know Qatar have got a couple of decent players.
Afif.
They got Afif. Yeah, he's probably been the best player in the Qatar league for a relatively long time.
Go on, what do you reckon off raw prediction? I'm willing to back you on this one because I haven't really got a clue.
I'm probably going to say Bosnia I think it might be a goal difference.
Yeah, so that's Qatar out.
And I don't think they'll go through as one of the best.
No, neither do I. I think, Right. Next group. This is probably one of the two very good teams, two weaker teams. Scotland sort of in that middle ground. But I want to start with first place. Who do you reckon?
I'm going to go with Morocco.
Yeah, I agree. You look at their team. Bouadi, Hakimi. I think En-Nesyri's playing. I think you've got... Who else have you got?
Inahi.
Yeah,
Bono
Ziyech,
in goal.
Bono. There's some good players there. Some really good players there. And I think, as a team, they are better than the likes of Brazil, which is mad to say because I've seen that Brazil squad. Some good players in there. Casemiro, Vinny Jr., Neymar.
I mean, I think there was quite a bit of controversy when the squad was released. The likes of João Pedro.
I know.
Being voided. It was an interesting selection, to say the least. Obviously, I don't think Neymar's fit
No, I think he's going to miss the first 2 games, they said.
Yeah.
Got someone like Igor Thiago that had a great season, but I just don't rate him that much, to be completely honest.
I mean, you look at what he did in the Premier League this season.
I mean, I get why they bought him because of the Premier League, but off-base ability, you'd probably rather bring someone like Richarlison.
Yeah.
Just for a bit of fight, because at least he shows a bit of passion. Like, Igor Thiago just doesn't look interested half the time.
Yeah.
So, and like I said, you would play João Pedro up front, wouldn't you?
Yeah, 100%.
So, yeah, don't get me wrong, I don't think they're going to come 3rd or 4th. I think it's a comfortable 2nd place for them.
Yeah.
And I think this one's pretty self-explanatory, to be honest. 1.
You reckon Scotland will go over?
I think they will, because I think they'll beat Haiti. I think I can see them getting something out of Brazil, potentially, like a draw. And that should be about enough, really. Maybe nicking something against Morocco. But I think that...
I mean, yeah, you look at the Scotland squad on paper. I mean, obviously, football's not played on paper, but...
Yeah.
I think this is, I don't know if you'd agree, one of the strongest Scottish squads.
Robertson, McTominay. They've got quite a few.
Long
Tierney,
time,
McGinn. And I'm just going back to this group. Like, I don't see Bosnia really getting much out of these guys, whereas I can see Scotland getting at least 3, plus whatever they can get
100%.
from these 2 as a bonus. So, yeah, personally, I think that's probably a fair sort of reflection of what, next one, USA, Paraguay, Australia, Turkey. So what do you reckon, mate? Because I think here we've got 2 of, like, potentially 4 underdogs.
Yeah. You know, you got the US and Turkey have been tipped as dark horses. Even Australia, I think, could at least go through as a 3rd place team.
Yeah.
Possibly even 2nd. I can't really see Paraguay getting anything out of this group.
No.
I think the US will be too strong.
Yes, because
I reckon they could go 9 points.
There's a lot of hype around this team at the moment. There's a lot of hype. Pulisic, Haji Wright, Timothy Weah, Balogun. A lot of some really good players.
People take the mick out of them, but when you look at their team,
Pochettino is the manager.
Team,
they're at their home country, so it is a lot going for them.
I think they could be one of the only teams in the group stage to get 9 from 9 points.
Do you know what? I'm gonna do something bold here, because I don't think Paraguay are that bad. They've beat some big teams to get to the World Cup.
I know
Brazil.
They've got Almiron, they've got Souza,
Alderete.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this. I don't know if you agree. I just there's something that tells me that Australia, like, you look at someone like Irukunda, who I followed for quite a while, and very good.
He's a top talent. He really
very
is.
good.
They got Torre.
Yeah.
He's a decent talent.
But then I think it's gonna be this and that. I can see them potentially going through as one of the better 3rd place teams. I see them beating Paraguay and potentially maybe I don't know. This group.
They've got Australia on opening day.
Yeah, this is
not opening, but their opening fixture.
This is probably one of the toughest groups to predict.
Yeah.
Just because based off, again, like this one, they're all around similar.
Other than the US, who I think will definitely win the group, the other 3 teams, it could be any order.
Yeah.
Could be any order.
That leads on to Group E. So I've obviously got a bold prediction in a minute, but in terms of this, I don't think Ecuador are that bad. Ivory Coast have got some good players. Sorry about that. Curacao have got some good players. And do you agree, Germany?
I think that order that they've put them in there is probably going to be the order they go through in.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Because I personally think it's going to be this, and then them, and then them.
Do you reckon? Personally. Ecuador have got a decent team.
That's true.
They've got Caicedo, Pacho.
Paez. True. But again, I said, but it's not an individual's game, is it? It's a team game.
It's a team like Korea, where they've got these big name players.
It's just whether they've got enough to back it up with around them. So
still got Enner Valencia playing at striker.
Yeah, I mean, you look at someone like Ivory Coast, someone like Yan Diamonde, Kessie, a few others like that. Like, again, big players. It's just whether they got enough to back it up. And I agree with you, to be fair. That. So unfortunately, I don't think Curacao.
Curacao are a bit of an unknown, aren't they?
Yeah.
And their star strikers. I think he's suspended for the first 2 games.
And
he got sent off.
Isn't it Chong? Tahith Chong?
Yeah, Tahith Chong. They got Juninho Bakuna.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
Next group is Netherlands, Japan, Tunisia, and Sweden. So let's start with Netherlands. Again, a lot of great players, great talent. Obviously, Van Dijk is their captain. I don't know.
I mean, some people have said that Netherlands are going to win the whole thing.
You reckon?
Which is it's bold. You know, if you think that, fair play. I think they probably will top the group out of these teams that I see. I think Tunisia is sort of almost a foregone conclusion they might finish 4th.
Yeah. So we saying this, but then these two are up for grabs with these two teams. Obviously, Endo sort of missing the World Cup now with injury, is a big blow. But I think they've got enough. I don't know. I think Mitoma didn't go, did he? Mitoma's not in the squad.
No, he's injured.
Kubo, but I personally think Isak, Gyökeres, to that, Sweden, Japan, Tunisia. Would you agree?
Yes, I would agree. Though I think Japan could go through in second.
Yeah, I think that like I said, these two are probably the most.
It's a common theme you'll see with these groups is a lot of the teams in second, third, and fourth are very interchangeable. Like,
yeah,
I think
there's like one team that's like
yeah.
above and beyond the rest, but like you say, it's just. Anyway, I'm gonna let you quickly answer that. Group G: Belgium, Iran, Egypt, and New Zealand. Like again, we're in this same situation where there's one team, Belgium, that are by far and away the best team in that group. But then you look at these three teams, we don't know a lot about New Zealand. Obviously, Egypt's got some class players, and we've got Iran. So, personally for me, it's this. I don't know if you agree. And then it's these two fighting it out for the next spot.
I think. I was looking at Iran's team the other day just to sort of see.
Yeah.
Do I know anyone? The only person I knew was
Taremi, and he's at Olympiacos now, isn't he?
Yeah, they got Yahakenbach.
Yeah, and then you look at like someone like New Zealand as well, like Chris Wood, but it just
Stamenic, Tim Payne.
It just depends. Personally, here.
You think Iran will?
Yeah.
I personally think the other way around, but
do you? We can do that.
Wait. This is a debate we've got to have. Obviously, it's over Iran and New Zealand. It's not like a massive. Yeah,
none of them are going to win the World Cup, are they?
It's It's one of those interchangeable things. I don't know what's happened to the flag there, but
that's probably because what do you reckon?
I'm happy to agree with you, but like,
yeah,
it's not that big of a deal if like Iran or New Zealand.
Yeah, it's not like they're going to win the World Cup, is it? Right. Next one. Again, we're in a pretty situation. Spain are going to win that group, obviously.
Yes.
Barring
any
major upsets.
Yeah. It's I think Uruguay.
They haven't got many.
They're an unknown.
Because they haven't got many strikers or many attackers. They've got like I saw
they've bought 4 attackers.
Unless there's obviously players in that list that we don't know about that can play in different positions. But in terms of like specialist forwards, no Luis Suarez, no Cavani.
No.
So like Nunes is pretty much their only striker. So I still think I can see them having enough and too much for Saudi and Cape Verde. Is it Cape Verde?
Yeah.
So I personally think it's going to be in that exact order, and I don't think these will.
No.
Be in our top.
No.
Wow. Now, a very nice group here. France,
group.
Senegal, Norway, and Iraq. Is that Iraq? That is Iraq.
Yeah, it's Iraq.
Again.
Foregone conclusion, really.
I think a lot's been said about France. Probably nailed on favourites to win it, aren't they? The French.
Yeah, those are the people that I've got.
Oh yeah.
Those are the people. A lot of the majority have got.
So yeah, I think France definitely, and then it just goes back to whether it's going to be Senegal or Norway.
Again, let's just like compare their squads, right? You got Haaland, Odegaard.
Yeah.
Who else have they got? They got 3 of the Boda Glimt players that look good in the.
I'm gonna wait. You can go.
I'll
quickly fact check that. I'm gonna quickly fact check their squad quick. I think there's a lot of big names here because I don't want to miss out on Norway if they've got like a good what's the word? A good squad.
I'm trying to think.
I can't find it.
Ostergaard.
I can't find it anywhere. Oh well, doesn't really matter. So I personally think it's going to be like this.
I think Norway. I said from, I think May.
Yeah.
I said they were going to be my dark horses.
It's not I can't find a squad, but yeah, I just think that's probably going to be what.
I think Norway are more likely.
Yeah, I think they are more likely.
I'm pretty sure if it does finish like that, England will end up playing Senegal in the next round.
Did we play Senegal last time? We did, didn't we?
2-0.
Yeah. Right. Next one. Again, we're in the same kind of situation, aren't we? They're going to have too much for all of them, aren't they? They're going to have too much for all of them, and I think again we don't need to spend too much time on this one. it's gonna be like this, isn't it? I don't see.
I mean, I've never heard of a Jordan player.
No, I haven't
in my
either.
life.
But I think Austria are probably one of my 3 dark horses. I'm not gonna say they're gonna go all the way, but when I say dark horse, I mean could go to like the quarters or semi-finals. That's what I mean by dark horse. So I personally think Austria I rate Austria big time. Next one is going to be Portugal, Colombia, Uzbekistan, and is that Congo?
Yeah.
What do you reckon, mate?
We're in the same situation. Bang, bang. And then these two.
I think Congo come above Uzbek. Well, to be fair, there's a few decent Uzbekistan like Kusanov and a few others like that. I don't know. But again, it's not about the individual. It's about the team.
I mean, Kusanov can't do everything.
I'm saying, do I feel like Congo as a team have a better team? Probably.
Yes.
So do I think they go
They've
through?
got more known players, I would say.
Yeah. So do I think they go through?
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
So next is the Group L, the big group. England. I'm not going to predict they win the World Cup. I don't want to jinx anything, but I flipping hope they do win the World Cup.
Oh yeah, obviously.
So I think it's going to be that, and that. I think these guys will go through as one of the best placed third places.
Oh yeah.
So that's it for the group stage. Are you, before we finish? Are you happy with?
Oh yeah, that's what I had in mind.
Yeah, I think that's what I had in mind as well.
Yeah.
So
Now we've got to pick our
third place finish. So now we've got to look. Do we see Czech Republic? Probably.
Yes.
Do we see Bosnia?
No.
No. Do we see Scotland?
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Possibly.
Turkey? Yes.
Yes, okay.
Ivory Coast? No.
Well, they've got Curacao. You got to think about the people who are here.
As long as they get a win. Yeah, so I'd say yeah. Japan?
Yes.
Yes. Iran? No. Who they got?
Saudi? No.
Saudi? No. Senegal? Yes.
Algeria? Yes. And Ghana? Yes, I reckon. And I reckon the other 4.
Yeah.
Oh.
No. How do I get rid of that? Oh well, it's fine. We'll continue. Round of.
Let us continue.
Round of 32. Right, bear with me, guys. What on earth is going on here? Oh, what the hell? Oh no.
This is great.
This has gone
it's
to.
blocked it.
Oh no, it's just blocked our. Don't tell me it's got rid of it. No, it hasn't.
No, but we can't do it because it's blocked. We have to pay.
Right, no, that's fine. Right. Little minor hiccup. Right, let's just do it ourselves. Let's predict it. So, South Korea versus Canada. Who do you think to win that game?
I can see South. Yeah, but this is going to make it really difficult because we're not going to be able to see who's going to be playing who.
Yeah, we can see them. We can see the matches that we can marry it up. Fine, it might just take a little bit longer. So, South Korea versus Canada. What do you reckon?
I could see South Korea probably winning that. It's again 2 squads that are so even.
You know, South Korea, Germany or Turkey?
Germany.
Germany. Netherlands or wow, what a game! Netherlands or Brazil?
What a game on paper, but I think Netherlands will win.
You reckon? So Netherlands, Morocco or Sweden? That's pretty Morocco.
Yeah.
France or Japan?
France.
Ecuador or Norway? That's quite a good game as well. What do you reckon?
That is a good game. Again, evenly matched team could go anywhere. I reckon a penalty win
So Norway or Ecuador?
for Norway.
Mexico or Scotland? That's a pretty evenly matched game as well.
I think Mexico
Could probably win that. England or Senegal? Again, seeing that again, that would be England. USA versus Ivory Coast? Probably USA. Belgium, Czech? Belgium.
No, Belgium's squad is not
No,
that good.
but I think they probably still have too much for Czech.
Yeah.
Colombia, Croatia? That'll be a tough one.
I think Croatia will probably win that.
Spain, Austria. Now that's going to be an underdog game. If that happened, that's going to be a very good game. But I think Spain will beat them.
Spain will win, yeah.
Switzerland, Algeria. Probably Switzerland.
Probably Switzerland.
Argentina in this game. Portugal. And would you reckon Australia or Egypt? Again, another good game.
I reckon Egypt will win that.
Some massive games there.
Yeah.
Right, so match 74 and match 77 is going to be... So that'll be Germany
versus...
France. What a game.
That's our 2 picks.
That is our 2 picks. Wait, yeah. Oh damn, we're gonna meet each other in the semi-final. Round 16, sorry. So Germany versus France there.
That's a heavy one.
Wait, do you want to write that down quick, just so we can keep a track? So
Okay,
Germany versus France. That's gonna be a very, very interesting game. Match 73. Sorry guys, I thought we could just do the whole thing, but clearly we cannot do the whole thing.
They're trying to charge us for it.
Yeah, I'm not paying.
So it's Germany.
Germany
France.
versus France. Just put Germany versus France. And we have match 73 versus match 75. So that'll be South Korea versus the Netherlands.
Yeah.
match 76 versus match 78, which is Morocco versus Norway.
Yep.
Match 79 versus match 80, so that will be Mexico versus England. Match 83 and match 84, which would be Croatia versus Spain.
Yep.
Match 81 and 82, which would be USA versus Belgium.
USA versus Belgium.
Yeah. 86 and 88 would be Argentina versus Egypt. And then 85 versus 87 would be Switzerland versus Portugal.
Is that everything?
That is everything. So, first game is Germany versus France.
Humongous heavyweight
absolutely humongous clash. I think we're going to disagree on this one.
We are going to
because of obviously the way we've obviously done things. But taking our personal sort of backing aside, I'm going to say it now. I think Germany are going to go all the way. I've said that for a while. I don't know why. It's got a feeling. But again, we're probably going to have to go with our heads here and say that I'd imagine France probably have too much. Look at their front line. Dembele, Doué. You know, I just think personally France go through, so we'll put France through to the next round.
Yeah.
The next game is Korea versus the Netherlands. Pretty straightforward. Netherlands. So if you just put France,
I'll just
perfect.
I'll just cross out which one.
76 versus 78 is Morocco versus Norway, and I think
interesting game. Norway will definitely put up a fight,
but Morocco will probably win. So that's that one, Morocco. 79 versus 80, which is Mexico versus England. Hopefully England. I think Mexico will probably be a harder sort of opponent than what we come to think, but I think England will probably win. 100%. 83 versus 84, which is Croatia versus Spain. Again,
I think Croatia aren't as strong as they have been.
No, their players are getting old.
Yeah, you have to think about that.
They're quite an ageing squad, so I personally think Spain will beat them.
Yeah.
USA versus Belgium now.
This is
where I can see a potential upset coming, because USA, if they carry on the form that they've come into the tournament with, personally, I think they could beat Belgium.
I would agree.
So we're going to go USA. Argentina versus Egypt, pretty straightforward.
I reckon that could be a bit of a battering.
And Switzerland versus Portugal, I think will be Portugal. So, now, winner of match 8. So this is now going to be...
It's going to be just France versus Netherlands.
Yeah, France versus Netherlands.
And then
Morocco.
93.
Morocco versus England.
Yeah, it's just France, Netherlands, Morocco, England, Spain, USA, Argentina, Portugal.
Wow. So we'll start with France versus Netherlands. Again, I think it's pretty standard by now, but I think you know what we're going to say. France is your tip. Probably everyone's favourite to win the whole thing. So personally, I think France go through.
Yeah.
Morocco, England now.
This is where I think we might...
Fail. You reckon we might go? Do you actually reckon we might do to Morocco?
I reckon we might just completely bottle it. You know, I think there'll be a lot of like sort of media...
Oh yeah, because
bias.
Everyone will be like, "Oh, we've had an easy run to the to the quarterfinals," and
Morocco's our first tough.
The minute we hit something, we'll be like, "Oh damn."
I think Morocco are the world number 7.
They're not bad. They're not bad at all. So,
I think either we win on penalties or we lose on penalties.
Are we going to be optimistic or are we going to be realistic? Because no part of me wants to go, "Oh, England will get knocked out," because I really want us to go all the way.
No, I think we definitely have a chance. It's just whether we...
It's not looking good if we're stumbling over Morocco, is it?
Exactly.
It's not looking good. Well, we're going to say England for just optimistic purposes. Spain versus USA.
Another
potential banana skin for Spain. But I think, again, this is probably where USA's journey probably comes to an end. I think it's probably one step too far for them. Yeah. But again, I think if you ask any USA sort of people, fans, they'd probably take quarterfinals, wouldn't they? Yeah. And then next is, oh my word, what a game.
Argentina, Portugal.
Now this one you probably can't tell. I think anyone can predict what they want to predict, but I don't think anyone's going to be close to what we actually see, because depends on what Argentina turn up, depends on what Portugal turn up, because what people forget is we're doing this for a balls kicked.
Yeah.
Again, 2 heavy favourites, but we don't know what they're actually going to be like.
100%.
So, what do you reckon?
For me, I think Portugal.
You reckon?
They've got a strong team. You look at that midfield, like Vitinha, João Neves, Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah.
That is probably the best midfield in the world you could probably get right now.
Yeah, I don't see there being anyone better than that. So, personally, I think, Portugal will probably go through on that one.
Obviously, Argentina are strong. We're not saying they're not strong, but I think
Messi's last hurrah probably comes to an end hitting the quarterfinal.
Quarters, yeah.
So now, in the semi-finals, France,
England.
Now,
Spain, Portugal. Now this is where
probably England say goodbye to the World Cup.
ourselves in the foot.
Because we've probably had quite a favourable run towards the sort of round of 16 quarterfinals, and then we played two probably tough teams, and I think we'll have just about enough for Morocco. But in terms of France, they can have far too much for us. Personally, I think we've got a lot. I say we've got a lot of inexperience. We don't. We have a lot of experience, but I'm just not convinced by some of the selections, to be completely honest with you.
No.
And I think it's going to be in these kind of games where you need the big players like off the bench and things. You need everyone together, and I can just see something going wrong. So France for me.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but like I said, from England point of view, I'd love it if we beat France and went all the way. Because I think if we beat France, I think we could probably win the whole thing.
Yeah.
But I don't think we'll beat France. Spain, Portugal. I think personally Portugal will win that game.
I think Portugal will win that game.
And just because of the pure facts of their attack and their midfield compared to the Spain attack and the Spain midfield. It's not a bad midfield. Fabian Ruiz and Rodri going.
Yeah.
Rodri, Yamal, but personally, I think it's going to be Portugal. Do you agree?
I agree. I think Portugal.
Which then leads us on to the final, which will be France versus Portugal. What do you reckon for the final, mate?
Obviously,
there's going to be a lot of hype around this game, and it's going to be a very good game if we do get this game.
Obviously, I'm back in France.
Yeah, bit of money on the line.
A little bit of money on the line. I mean, France, for me, you look at their squad, and it's just every single position is filled with a world-class player.
Yeah.
If you think about that.
Yeah, Mbappe, Dembele,
You've got Mbappe, Dembele,
Barcola. You've got Tchouameni.
Yeah.
You've got
Camavinga.
countless defenders, Mainan in goal.
Yeah.
Like, you've got a very, very good team there. Again, not all the time does a team of individuals play like a good team. Look at someone like PSG of old, where they have all their Galacticos and stuff, like Messi and Neymar's. But, I mean, if they don't go past this quarterfinal, I think it's been an absolute travesty.
I mean, I think the main problem for Portugal is going to be that defence.
Yeah.
I think the defence is definitely lacking.
They've got Ruben Diaz, but I think Ruben Diaz is quite overhyped, to be honest.
Yeah, I've said this before.
He just plays for a very good Man City side. Doesn't concede many chances. So it just depends on, like I said, what France turn up and what Portugal turn up. So
yeah, but I think it's gonna be France.
So that is about all we've got time for, mate. So again, apologies for this. I don't know why it's making us pay. We didn't test it enough. But like I said, weekly podcasts are coming back now. More videos like this. If you like this type of content, please give us a like, give us a subscribe, give us a follow on Spotify. We're on Instagram, TikTok. We're on the lot. Okay, make sure you give us a follow. Football Roundup. I think it's Footy Roundup on different platforms. And Football Roundup on Spotify. Give us a like. Give us some feedback. Give us a review, and we'll see you all in the next podcast. Goodbye, guys.